Hey friends, Coach Mark here. Today we're talking about nutrition and goal setting. So I think these two go hand in hand, right? If you ultimately have goals within the gym, you have to work on them in the kitchen and outside of the gym. We're here on a Friday. It is Mother's Day weekend, so everyone's gonna have a busy weekend. Sundays will be packed full of stuff, and you might just run out of time to get the meal prep. So today's a great day to start thinking about it. And I wanted to just give you maybe a little bit of tips on how I think about meal prep. It's something I've been doing for a long time. I am a little boring. And that is, I use pretty much the same meals week to week, but I just try to mix in different things. What that looks like, I prioritize protein. So what do you like? Whenever you're making a meal plan, it doesn't have to be this like, well, now I have to change everything. I never get to eat fun things or what have you. If you know how to cook, odds are your food's going to taste delicious. If you don't, it might just need a little work, and then eventually you can dial it in. So again, prioritize protein. So if you like steak, just find some things that complement that. It could be potatoes. If you like chicken, it could be rice. It could be pasta. Ideally, things that you can pick off of a tree, off of a bush, out of the ground, or some type of animal protein. So when you're looking at nutrition as a whole, it can get really complicated, but really try to boil it down and just think about what you like, and then ultimately understand that you're going to have to go and buy it or have it delivered, and you're going to have to cook it if you want good results, because good results are going to come from ultimately being in a calorie deficit. And that can get into a whole different conversation, but just understand a calorie is a unit of energy. And if you're consuming more energy than you're putting out or burning, you're going to ultimately retain more weight, which can be counterintuitive to our goals inside the gym. So if you're already in the gym, you're working out, you're lifting weights, that's an awesome start. And now if you really want to accelerate those results, get your nutrition dialed in. Set some goals. It can be lose 5 pounds before summer. It can be lose 5 pounds in the next 4 weeks. Whatever that looks like, just have some intention, because ultimately, if there's one thing we all have in common, it's that we have to eat to survive and drink. And as humans, we want to feel like we're making a difference in ourselves day to day, feeling better. And in able to do that, you just have to come up with a plan. And that plan can involve things you like, but you just have to put a little thought into it. And obviously, with all the tools we have on the internet, AI, all the things, it's pretty easy to come up with recipes and follow them, whether that's video or just printing it out. And then, you just got to do it, right? So I hope everyone has a fantastic Mother's Day weekend, and I hope this video helped. And if you have questions, feel free to shoot us a DM or comment below. Thanks.